Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on a 2013 Chrysler Town & Country, changing out the lockup converter solenoid. This van only has 150,000 miles on it, and I saw some posts on changing the solenoid, and I thought I'd give you a realistic bite on it. This is it. Car's coming to a stall when it stops. This is the solenoid here. New dormant part. Which makes me wonder if this wasn't changed once before. Now that I'm in here. Part number right here, 926378. I should have probably bought a Mopar solenoid, but I didn't have time, so I got the dormant part. We're gonna give it a whirl and see what happens. Take the bottom cover off, change the filter, drain the fluid a while. That's still draining. Take out your transmission cooler lines. I've covered these with a rag. Careful with those clips. Taking those clips out. Those little wire clips that hold the transmission cooler lines in. Pull these out. Pull your tranny cooler lines out. Set them off to the side. Get them out of the way. I covered them with this rag then, because as you're pulling off the heat shield, dirt is flying in here, and you don't want dirt going down those transmission cooler lines. So they're covered. You gotta pull the battery. You gotta pull the battery tray. After you get the bottom cover off and you're draining it, pull the battery tray, get to your cooler lines. Get this harness out of the way the best you can. Tie it up out of the way. Then you gotta get this side cover off. 3 10mm. The rest of them are 8mm. Here's the cover. Slip it off carefully. It contains a dipstick tube. Dust. You gotta get that. You know what? This wasn't done before because that heat shield still had the original clips on it. The sound deadening shield still had the original clips on it. Sound deadening shield will come out. It's a mess. Dirt flies. So that's why you gotta cover your lines up after you get them disconnected. Get your dust shield, your sound deadening shield off. Then get your side cover off. You're going to have to take your coolant bottle out. Coolant bottle sits right here. You're going to have to take the coolant bottle out. Get this side cover off carefully, and now you can access your solenoid, which is right there. Then I'm going to Permatex up the cover on the top again. Then I'm going to put a new filter in it and a new cover on. Put the cover back on the bottom with a new filter. But I wanted to give you a heads up in this minivan what this job is like. Just to change that solenoid is going to take you a couple hours. A lot of your bolts, there's the 8mm and the 110mm from on top here. The rest of the bolts I took from I had it up in the air, took the bottom drain pan off, took the filter out, then I undid all the bolts on the bottom after I got the sound deadening shield off. If it still has those original metal push-on washers holding that sound deadening material, you can pretty much safely guarantee it's never been touched. I'm going to put my sound deadening shield back on. It's going to make a mess, so I'm going to keep those lines covered, and I won't put those washers back on. So somebody else would know that I've been in here, but I'll Permatex that cover on, put that shield back on, then put the battery back in, put the coolant recovery bottle back in. 3 bolts hold that battery tray in. One's hiding over here, right there. You can see it right there. the one stud holds a battery tray in, and then there's a bolt up here. Slip your battery tray to the back because this harness is surrounded by the battery tray. Just trying to give you some tips on this thing. When you pull the battery tray out, undo the 3 bolts, then loosen it, slide it back, and it comes out from around this harness. Then you can dive in here. You got to pop a bunch of harness holders off of various things and on the pan to get everything out of here. But it is a couple hour job. Don't think you're going to pop this solenoid in 15-20 minutes. It's going to take you a couple hours just to get, probably an hour I spent getting this far, at least probably an hour and a half. I'm going to change the solenoid, then Permatex everything back up and start reassembling it. Good luck on that 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan. Thanks for watching.